Hello, this is G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Mystic Ark. Last time, we made our way back to Koln here, so let's equip the Wormmet because we can run into those stone demons from before with their fire magic. That'll help us out a little bit around here. So let's take a look around, see if we can find a way to shut this place down. By the way, the lower door from where I started this episode there, that's actually the exit of this place. Eventually, you'll have a path that you could walk out if you really wanted to there. Now, remember this spot for later viewers, because basically what we need to do is we need to get to the center of this place, but in order to do that, we need to flip a bunch of switches to turn off the barrier there. And there's going to be a whole bunch of these branching paths like that, so I'll be backtracking off-screen, because it's a bit of a walk to get to them in the first place. And by the way, if you run into a large group of enemies around here, I would recommend having Miriene cast Hurricane and Felys cast Ice Chain. Now, one thing you might notice with this place is that you're going to start running into glow toles a lot more often. I wouldn't worry about them too much. I mean, you want to use Death Guard against them, of course. But with this party here, our magic stats are so high that they'll have like 10% accuracy with kill or something ridiculous like that. Maybe try to drain their MP with a Kiss of Death or something. But yeah, I wouldn't be very concerned about them that much. But alright, so now we got this switch here that'll help turn off the barrier to get to the center of this place. So we're done on this path. I'll meet you back at the aforementioned junction point then. Okay, we're back. Let's go to the second area then. Now, one thing with glow tolls though is if you have the levels that I do and you've learned Blackout for Miriene, let me see, I have learned it, right? Okay, yeah, good. That's a guaranteed instant death spell, but I would only use that against glow tolls if you've already used Death Guard on Felys there, and you have like multiple glow tolls that still have yet to get their turn, because then that's a couple opportunities you'd be giving them to kill you. Yeah, one thing you'll start to notice at this point in the game is that with all the levels you've been getting, Felys is getting a much higher magic stat than Ramir would at this point, because we've been getting one more magic per level than he would. And, well, now we have the levels to really take advantage of that, both with offensive magic and defense. As far as, like, evasion goes, I mean. So, alright, switch number 2. And I'll meet you back at the junction point. Okay, we're back. And after that bit of backtracking there, we gained a level for... let's try that again. We gained a level for Tokio there, and he learned Bolt Earth. It's one of the more powerful multi-targeting spells in the game. It deals 175 damage all enemies, and it's Thunder Elemental, not Nature Elemental, despite having Earth in the name of it. Like Earthquake is Nature Elemental, but Bolt Earth is Thunder Elemental there. And yeah, that's going to be really good for us in the next dungeon we're going to be going to. Here, I still like to use Kamiwoo because of all the glow tolls here. But in the next dungeon, I think mass damage is the way to go. And speaking of mass damage, we gained a level for Kamiwoo to learn Breath. It's a free ability for him, deals fire damage, all enemies with the base damage equal to his magic stat. It is obscene against enemies that don't have a whole lot of fire resistance. So yeah, it's more powerful than Prominence. That is sad. With all the intelligence seeds that I've been given to Kamiwoo here. Okay, and hopefully this will work, because I had a snafu during practice that I'll tell you about when I get back, and hopefully the barrier's down. Hey, it worked! Yeah, I had a problem earlier this time, or not this time, last time when I was doing this. I pressed the switch, then I got into a battle immediately after, but before you could see the power winding down there. And then, for some reason, the barrier didn't turn off. And then when I went back to check it out, it said the switch was on, but nothing, I pressed the switch, but nothing was going on. So, yeah, I don't know. But alright, we got the Ragnarok. That's a pretty good weapon there. For Tokio, if I can ever get to his menu. Thank you. Not that I'm going to use him right now, but soon enough, viewers, soon enough. Yeah, one nice thing about this area is that the hallways are pretty wide open, so it's pretty easy to avoid enemies as you're walking around everywhere. Okay, there's one more pretty good treasure we can get around here. The Gauche, if I'm pronouncing it correctly in French. And, well, that's going to be a pretty good knife for Miriene there. Not that I'm really going to have her attacking, but it's available if she has nothing better to do. And I'm almost out of MP for Felys. I better start conserving that so I can actually warp out of here. At least, I don't think I can warp out of here with the crystal. Yeah, that is one thing about, not Felys, Kamiwoo's breath attack, is that it's the only source of magic damage that it scales with your magic stat. Everything else is just flat damage. So, okay, so we got some stuff that I don't understand. Actually, you know, I've got a battle come up here. Let me do that before I press the switch, just to be sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to risk, you know, hitting the switch, getting into a battle, and then soft-locking the game because it won't let me flip the switch anymore, and I couldn't turn the thing off. But alright, so we got the complicated writing again, use the wisdom mark, boom, we can understand it. Is it working? I was going to say, did they run out of money, or we got little money now? But alright, okay, well, we got out of the place. I forgot we got warped out of here. But there's actually a room that connects to somewhere in the factory there. Okay, I guess I didn't need to conserve my NP for Felys there. Oh, we took care of the whole place. Well, some ancient dude. Clone or something? Right. Oh, well, of course. What do you mean? I thought the giant was just, like, separate. What is it, like a robot or something? Well, it wouldn't be the first time in my LPs. Oh. So that's the tower that we went to before, where we rescued Sirtis. But we could only go to the basement there. We couldn't get all the way up to the top. So now we need to go back to the tower, and yeah, we're going to need the book in order to get through there. That's why we couldn't do it before. Probably take a little while for the polluting, at least for a little while. Nice. Oh. Okay, yeah. Sure, whatever works for you. So, are you just gonna chill out here or something? Oh, right. So, is it back in my inventory? No, I just find that sad. Huh, I thought the enemies were disabled there, but it disabled my crystal ball there. Something before, or after getting warped out of there or something, but then it came back after the battle. I don't know what happened, but okay, yeah, I definitely need to rest up before heading back to the tower. So I'll just warp back to, what was that, Kumu village there, and then I'll just meet you back here then. Okay, we're back. I did not want to go back into that place, But I did want to change my party a little bit. We've got Tokio with us now, because he's got Bolt Earth, and that'll be really useful against large groups of enemies here. You could use Kamiwoo with his Breath ability. I usually don't quite have that at this point in the game. But even so, my Bolt Earth spell is still going to be quite a bit more powerful than his Breath attack there. And we got an invisible plot wall. So yeah, if you tried to come here earlier without the black book to help you, then yeah, you wouldn't be able to progress here. Hey, all right. Well, let's take a look around. The floors in this tower are pretty small, and a lot of them just don't have anything to them. So we should be able to avoid quite a few enemies. So I'm not even really worried about Tokio's MP there. I did give him the Wisdom Arc still, though, to help out his accuracy and evasion with magic, and also maybe enhance his accuracy with his kill spell, even though it's not going to be nearly as accurate as Kamiwoo would be, but... well, we take what we can get. I really shouldn't need to use his kill spell. The only enemy I'm really worried about here are the ferrets, because they got quite a bit of HP there. Okay, now with this one... I forget which one I'm supposed to take here. Well, let's make a save state, just in case. Yep, that is not the way I want to go. Okay, let's try that one again. At least, I don't think that's the way I want to go. Okay, good. Alright, we get a bit of an upgrade there. Let's see. Let's give that to Felys. Yeah, that'll be a bit more powerful, and none of the enemies here have elemental magic to worry about. Where did the helmet go? Oh, there it is. Oh, right, that's where I had the black book. And it's gone now. Alright. I didn't actually think I was going to get this far in the episode, so I didn't practice this dungeon, even though I have a map that can work. But alright, let's see where we can go now. Okay, let's go to the upper right one first. And these ones all take you to where you think they would take you. Let's see, 3 of them have treasure at the end. One of them, well, takes you to the end of the whole dungeon, that is. Ancient Sword is actually weaker than what you could buy at this point. Oh, okay, well, there we got a new enemy, Green Gate. I think that's what they're called there. But I don't think there's too much that's special about them in the middle there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to them. Actually, you know what? Let's put our Bolt Earth spell to use here. We've got enough enemies to make it worthwhile. That might be able to kill both the termites, too. Yeah, look at that damage. That's one reason why it's really good. So that way you can take them out before they could cast... what was that? Before they can cast power on the ferrets, making them even more dangerous to deal with. Holy cow. Well, we've almost got the guy. Yeah, you know, I don't think I'll need to use magic on this guy. I suppose if you were using Kamiwoo here, you could... oh, I forgot to move the lighter. But yeah, if you were using Kamiwoo here, you could just use Threaten on them, and that would take care of any threat that they might pose, because they don't have any spells, just like their cousins. But alright, let's try that one again. Not that I needed the extra power, but it's still useful, and you'll get plus 40 attack power with this instead of 20 like you would have with Kamiwoo's axes. Yeah, at least they make it easy to get back and forth, and there's not a whole lot of... what is it? Well, there's not a whole lot of ground to cover here, so... yeah, the branching paths here, not very long. Actually, I probably should have come to this one first because it has one of my favorite accessories in the game, the Smart Anklet. It's the same thing as the Platinum Brooch, except it boosts your magic stat by 20. That is obscene. So if you're not using Felys as your main character, you don't have the Platinum Brooch, this would be the place to use that. So yeah, let's definitely give that to Tokio. That'll help out his accuracy with his kill spells quite a bit. And let's see, for Miriene, let's actually move the Star Earring to Felys. And at this point, you can sell the Silent Shackle. We are never going to use that again. There's also the Ivory Cameo. I could sell that. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in the way of interesting accessories in this game. But the ones you do get are usually really, really good. The next treasure that I'm gonna get, not so good. But that's okay. See, I think we're almost done with the place, practically. The rest of the floors are also very small. Let's see, I think that casts Fireball, if I recall correctly. But yeah, I really don't have much of a use for that, if at all. I'm pretty much just selling any items I find. It's at about this point in the game where you've got enough abilities for your characters, you really don't need items to help you out that much. But I do need Bolt Earth to deal with those termites. Yeah, that's really the big reason why I'm using Tokio over Kamiwoo in this area. That's also one thing I really like about this world. There's really good situations to use pretty much every character around here. Where'd the music go? I hope that's not a bug. Oh, right. I wonder what that is. I don't know. But I do know that we need to use the Wisdom Arc here to stop the giants. And what does it do? Aha, okay. Well, sorry, I spoiled that 5 seconds before actually using it. So, can I use it? Oh, right, I need to use the Power Arc on this thing, too. We do that. Is that good? Nuts. Not again. Did it work? Why are we looking around for the giant? It's freaking huge! How are you gonna miss something like that? Ah, there you are. Well, at least we were able to warp out of there pretty quick. Well, what did that do? Haha! Alright, well now we have the ability to get to the lair of the ancients. Can we put a stop to them once and for all? Find out next time on Let's Play Mystic Arc. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.